All right, legends, welcome back. So in the last couple of videos, we talked about how to add picture-in-picture as well as add multiple pictures in pictures. In this video, I want to talk about adding effects to the borders in our picture-in-picture. As you can see right here, I've got a black border and I've got some kind of neon green drop shadow, and I think it distinguishes the videos way better from what you've got picture-in-picture to what you've got in your primary storyline. How do we do that? Well, there's a lot of plugins for this in Final Cut Pro X, but some of them cost money. I've seen some of them go up to $50. So what you're going to want to do is go to Final Cut Pro X border plugin. Now, the one that I use is actually the Ripple Training one, and yes, it is free. This one right here, I've watched a couple of these videos, and they've got some style to it. They've got that indentation right there. It might have some roses around the border or certain shapes. I just want color borders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on picture-in-picture right here, Ripple Training, and they're going to ask for your information. Now, you got to give up your information and email to get the link to download. So I'm just going to type in Buckshot. I'm going to give him a fake name. Buckshot Roberts. I do enjoy this plugin, and I have donated to these guys via PayPal. Email address, I'll just use one of my fake ones, bruceandvids@gmail.com. And let's go ahead and type in this little CAPTCHA to prove to them that we are not a computer. I promise you I'm a real person, I think. Please wait. Thank you for registering. Now let's go back to our emails. Do I have it in this one? No, I don't. I think it's at my Google Chrome email. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, let's pull up our email. And we should have a link. There it is. Ripple Training, your free download from Ripple Training. Thank you guys so much. So business as usual, it's going to download. We're going to go ahead and pull it up in downloads. It downloads, it's compressed as a zip file. Show in Finder. Show in Finder. Oh, it's over here on my external browser. Ripple Training picture-in-picture. Let's double click on that and it pulls it up right here. And we already have installed it. Ripple Training picture-in-picture. So I don't have this highlighted right here, the install button, but yours should. So click on that to install. You may or may not have to close Final Cut Pro X and then reopen it. Honestly, I don't remember doing it, but if it doesn't show up, then go ahead and close it and fire it up again. So now once you've got all that done, what I do is, let me go back to my actual project. This is first project, and let's go and let's click on this. Now let's go over to, what is this, video and effects. This is, I always get these confused. This is music and sound, and this is video and effects. So right now, click on this, and under video, you should have a custom category link that shows up. So what I'm going to do is you're going to see that Ripple Training picture-in-picture. This is the plugin that we just downloaded. I'm going to put it over what we had in the last video, and just like that, it scales a little bit differently. So what you're going to want to do is go over here in the inspector, and first things first, I'm going to scale it all the way up just like that. I've got the black background by default. I want to make it I think red. I think red is the best color. No, that's the drop shadow. Click on border down here, and I'm going to click a red. If you know the exact text pattern, plug that in. You can give it some drop shadow as well. That kind of gives it that fade. I use this a lot in Photoshop. If you think it looks good, or you think it's going to stand out or catch any more of your subscribers or audience's attention, go for it. I'm going to move this over just a wee bit, just like that. And that's it. That's how I create borders in Final Cut Pro X. You're going to have this, with the plugin, you're going to have this RT picture-in-picture. And right here, this is going to have all of the stuff that you'll see in Photoshop. It's got opacity. You can bring it down if you want to make it almost like transparent or see-through. It's your call. Play around with this. Blur, distance. How big do we want to have this background? How big do we want to have this shadow color, drop shadow, extend? And kind of just play around with it. You can have the angle. You could have it come the other way, just like that. And that's kind of the gist. That is how I download. That is how I use borders in Final Cut Pro 10. If you guys have any other options or found something that's better and free, please post that to the comment section below. But this does the trick for me. All right, guys, good luck with this. Hopefully this made sense. I'll see you guys in the next video.